Check, check, check. There's nothing to check, but you know, like, there's no audio levels on there.
I was trying to steal it.
Yeah, it works. We're good. All right, so we're here live at this middle of the map festival. We got Alex, who I met earlier.
Alex from the Noise FM.
The Noise FM, and also I never met you.
I'm Austin.
Austin.
The Noise FM.
Austin.
Pleasure, buddy.
And you guys are brothers.
That's my brother.
That's
Real quick, I didn't meet you earlier, but I saw you earlier because of your Jif peanut butter socks. We love peanut butter.
I guess I get
To no end. We love peanut butter. That's our favorite food.
So because I'm poorly at moving microphone,
Yeah, that's cool.
you saw me because of the peanut butter and jelly socks.
Honestly, I couldn't tell what the jelly one was, but I was like, I see peanut butter. I wonder what that one is, and it makes sense how it's jelly.
It's got to be jelly.
We recently had a conversation with a good friend of ours who asked us, if you died and were reincarnated as a food, the food that you've eaten the most of, what would it be? And
we would both come back as peanut butter.
Jar of peanut butter.
Jar of peanut
I like
butter?
the finishing the sentence like peanut.
Jar of.
You guys are blood
Butter.
brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys kind of look similar. So do you
Somewhere in there.
guys both get into music at the same time, or who started it? Because you're older.
I'm slightly older than Austin. 2 years and 1 day older than Austin.
Okay.
I would say just by default, I got into it a little sooner than Austin did. And then again, by default, I made him get into the stuff that I was into because I was listening to it first. But now he's found his own path. But
I will say that, growing up, we had similar interests in music for a while when you're real young. And we're from small town Kansas. It was like Achy Breaky Heart was a game changer song. And then there was some like funny song about hunting, although we never hunted. And then it was Alex. Dude, hey, thanks, buddy. Thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Man, he said keep living the dream?
keep living the dream. That gentleman interrupted us to say, keep living the dream. I could not think of a better way to be interrupted.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We'll keep living the
But
dream.
what you were saying is you were talking about.
Achy Breaky Heart. And the next thing I know, this guy comes at me hot with some collective soul. And he's like, you listen to this band, I think you'll dig it. I'm like 5th grade. I didn't know what was going on. Collective Soul, Oasis, and I think Dishwall around the same area.
Bush, too. Bush was an early one.
And then next thing I know, we're the same guy.
So you guys get along.
Yeah, we do. Surprisingly, we didn't always, but now we get along. We have to.
True. We have to. We spend way too much time together.
I want to make sure that there's two sides to every story.
That's fair. Yeah, I was going to say, I like the interrupting him so I can get my input in. It's crucial.
So as a consensus, you guys enjoy playing music together. Did you guys do anything else together? Did you guys wakeboard, snowboard, longboard? Small town, so I'm guessing shoot trap, go hunting,
we
grow
did
corn
not,
together.
We did not we would throw corn. Back.
And we're back. And we're back. So what we were talking about is how you guys love each other so much, and you love growing corn together. You guys did weddings together all through, or you guys DJ'd.
DJ'd. Up until last summer, I was a full-time wedding DJ, and then I was like, nah, music career is really taking off. I need to focus on this full-time.
And then you were like,
Shit.
let's make a band.
I'm broke.
Hey, welcome to the music industry.
Yep, that's it.
I think if there's anything that we all have in common here is that it's we love, and I'm like talking as if I'm a part of the band. I'm sitting in between the two brothers, but the passion for music is like
It's high.
it is.
It's high, all-time high.
We have a lot of passion for the band and the project, a lot of passion for the music.
Yeah. So I mean, where does that derive from? Is that does your mother, father play music?
I'll field this one. We have the same answers to every question.
We have the same dad, so Austin can answer.
We have the same dad. Our dad was hands down the musical influence. He was playing in rock bands growing up. Kind of gave it all up to have these bozos over here, but he very much lives vicariously through our not giving up the dream on music, and loves that we still play.
Did he come here tonight?
Oh, he was here tonight for sure, front and center. And then afterwards, like, how'd we sound? He was like, all right. No, he said his own.
Good.
He's very supportive.
What does he play?
Lead guitar. Specifically, if you're asking what he plays, the Les Paul through a Marshall half stack.
So you get to the T. I mean, like he's a Les Paul. He's a Gibson kind of guy.
Yeah. Oh, that's dad. He's full on. He's dad sound, dad tones.
So you grew up on the music that he listened to.
Yes. I blacked out for a minute. Did you already name them? ZZ Top, Tom Petty, Led Zeppelin. Did you name them all? John Mellencamp, Doobie Brothers, Beatles, Steely Dan. Give me another band name.
What's some that we wouldn't expect you to listen to?
Me personally or my dad?
You.
Well, I think people are surprised when
Kanye?
I'm not a.
No. If you like, it's not political if you like Kanye.
No,
you can like music.
I don't much care for Kanye's music, but I think people are surprised when they find out, for example, that like my brother and I we have a couple overlapping favorite bands. One of which is Nine Inch Nails, industrial, heavy Nine Inch Nails. That's a favorite band of ours. People are surprised by that, and then we spend a lot of time justifying why Nine Inch Nails is one of our favorite bands.
Somebody told me while you guys were playing that they really liked you, and you guys remind them of Rush.
Of who?
Rush.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
get that. Yeah, we get that. His voice, he's got a good high-pitched voice, and
And yours is cracking. It's getting there.
yeah, it's been a long day. But yeah, and then the kind of this mild, very mild prog elements here and there. But yeah, we get the Rush thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that an influence? Like an influence?
Yeah, a little bit. For me, it was growing up. Yeah, growing up. Yeah, hit a certain vinyl phase in my life.
Well, you're a drummer. You had to have loved the drum.
And I finally gathered like, oh, these Rush guys are pretty dang good. And then our father was also into Rush.
Yeah.
But we get a lot of Muse, surprisingly too. Not surprisingly, we also are Muse fans. We get a lot of Muse, which is an old school, but
Have you thought about like pulling in somebody who puts a electronic twist on it?
Funny you should mention it. We are currently working on a new record. It may or may not ever get released. It's a slow-going process, but we are doing a lot more, kind of bringing in some of our electronic production inspirations to it.
Because you guys produce. What do you produce on?
Do we produce?
I mean, you guys use like Ableton or Fruity Loops, so like.
I thought you were asking.
Yeah. We already talked about.
Producing.
No, I thought we were talking about like vegetables and stuff. But no,
corn. We do produce corn, and then we run a Pro Tools rig down in our basement.
It always goes back to the corn.
Yeah. We just chop and screw down in the basement, chopping and screwing.
Favorite vegetable?
chopping and screwing. Where do you guys talk about over here?
It's a production term, chopping and screwing, I think.
Yeah, it's where you take the song and you slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down, chop it, and you screw it.
Yeah.
Chop it.
Hey,
screw it.
I'm not gonna lie. I've got one of the albums that I bought, and I buy all my music. You guys buy all your music?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
No.
I got that premium Spotify account.
Okay.
It's hard to
Streaming.
share.
Yeah, streaming it. I mean, you're purchasing to an extent, but you guys purchase albums throughout the years.
If I would say it's
What's the last album?
I bought my brother for his birthday a vinyl record of a band called Cave In.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys listen to vinyl?
Yeah, I like vinyl. We buy a lot of vinyl. So I was gonna say the only time I ever buy music is vinyl usually. So if it's an artist I'm excited about or an old record, it's usually only the vinyl purchase. So that doesn't happen often. Just bought this vinyl last month.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't know if it can pick. I've never heard this band before.
No, you haven't heard Grizz?
No.
The Grizz? You haven't gotten the Grizz. You haven't get bit by the Grizz yet.
You gotta understand. I listen to more like EDM and like.
Oh. We were just at an EDM festival called Man Beyond the Beach in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic festival that all EDM, a lot of hip hop, and then Grizzly Bear and Spoon were there for some reason, wedged in between the EDM artists.
Have you ever heard of Todd Tierjay?
I haven't.
You should look up Todd. If you're into like EDM, dance, like dance shit.
Todd Tierjay?
Todd Tierjay. He's from Oslo, Norway. Last name T-E-R-J-E.
Those Norwegians can produce.
It will blow your mind. It will be your new favorite music in the world. Todd Tierjay.
Where do you want to? Who would you perform with if you could choose if you could pull like an EDM artist and have them like collab with you, I guess, who would it be?
That's tough. I wouldn't say that Todd is EDM, but he's in the somewhat circuit. I would say originated a mild amount of EDM. Todd's here, Jay. That's what.
Okay, you answered that one. I'm gonna ask you a separate one. If there's any like artists you could pull back from the dead and have perform with you, who would it be? And I'll let you answer this one too. I mean, this is a.
Okay, well, I think the easy way out for this one, we've been listening to a lot of Paul McCartney. He's still alive. The Beatles themselves not together. That'd be incredible to play with them, but I'm trying to think of like In Excess, the band In Excess. Literally dead. I'd bring him back. Well, the guy, the man, Michael Hutchins. We should start over on this again.
All right. The one that's alive. Paul McCartney.
A band that's alive. Yeah, Paul McCartney, Muse. I think just Muse. I'll play with Muse.
Yeah.
Dead, Bowie, alive, Trent Reznor, Nine Inch Nails.
Okay.
I want a do-over. His was way more thought out.
Go for it.
No, fine.
Next question. Where do you guys see this going?
Music in general, our band. Well, so my brother and I also perform in a band called Hembry, Kansas City band. We're going to be real busy and active with those guys. So we're going to still be writing and recording as the Noise FM, but we're going to focus on Hembry for the next several months, at least through the end of the year, because we've got some cool opportunities coming up. Barry, our bass player, plays in a band called the Philistines here in Kansas City.
Barry, the bass player.
Barry Ray Kidd is his legal full name.
Oh, no, I know him.
Oh, you know Barry?
Yeah, he played with Zach Newton.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Yeah.
Reggae.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know him. He wears the flat bill hat all the time.
Nah, that's different Barry.
Is that different Barry?
I thought I was on board. I thought I was on board that train, but I realized I derailed.
I have no clue who he is, man.
Not to interrupt. One more question, and I'm going to go. Their encore is next, and I know what they're going to play. I'm going in.
Okay.
Give us the most hard-hitting question.
All I can think of is political or religious questions.
Pass. Pass.
You said the hardest, most difficult question. Okay, this is interactive. No, let's just do one more. I guess. I don't know. Maybe you guys should have a question for me. How about that?
What inspired you to get behind the camera and become the person you are today with the camera and the microphone, not just like in general, the person you are? What was there a specific turning point that put you behind the camera and you're like, yeah, I'm doing that?
Yeah. I mean, like, it was a transition because I produced music, I played guitar, I played drums. First instrument with drums, and so I got so into music that like I wanted to be a part of the music industry. And at first I just wanted to be on the center of the stage, everybody know me.
Yep.
And then it kind of got to the point where I was like, I want to do photography, I just want to be in the music industry. And so then it kind of like progressed into just sitting down with musicians and artists and being able to kind of just relate with them on every aspect of wanting to be in the music industry.
Get on their level, cross-legged, on stage, chatting it up, shooting the shit.
Relate with them.
Just relating with them.
Yeah. So that's but not music industry. I don't like that term. Like just music and you know what I mean. Just being around people that love sound.
Yeah. Totally.
In a melodic.
Yeah.
You got me.
You take the sounds and you put them together and make them a melody.
You should be the one interview.
Well, you've been a great conversationalist. Thank you for the questions.
Thank you. Alex. Austin.
What was it say?
Thank you for joining in, watching this. Follow these guys, the Noise FM. And they're gonna and Hembry is also a band that you guys check out. Hembry. I'm gonna put all the links in the description. You guys have a website. You guys have Spotify. You guys got music out there where we can tag you down below. Okay. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, man.